Now it's time to delve into Pentridge Prison. Ooh. We're heading into H Division, folks. Maximum security. G'day there, this is Andy. This is Andy's World Journeys. We're doing Melbourne Revealed. Today I'm at Pentridge Prison. Howdy folks. Yeah, you find me in the Melbourne suburb of Coburg today, where one of the most infamous prisons in the country sits. Of course today it's no longer a prison. In fact, we're about to see a complete and utter regeneration of the area. But up until 1997, so not that long ago, what's that, 26 years, it was a functioning prison. Now you can see on this beautiful spring day, it's a different beast. So today we're going to have a check it out. So they've got a bit of a shopping centre in there. They've got cinemas. They have built apartments as well for people to live, but also they run tours. So anyway, you can see an amazing space here. Over there is the former warders' residence and the tour office for Pentridge Prison tours. So there's a tour in about 45 minutes. We might be able to, if we're lucky, get a ticket for. The cost of the tour was $38 Australian, so I don't know, about 25 US. So it's not cheap, but it is an hour and a half. And yeah, I felt a lot better after the tour about the price than I did before it. Can I book in? Is there a 2:30? Is that right?
Yes, there is.
Is there spots?
Yeah, there are. Whichever one you were after.
How long do they go for?
About 9 minutes, about an hour and a half.
So quite long.
Yeah.
Okay, we've booked in a tour, an H block tour. We can have a little look here. I'm going to grab something to eat as well, quickly. These walls could talk. So here we see all the old prison buildings, more over there, and in the centre is the shopping centre. It's got a supermarket, it's got cinemas, even got a little lion. Over there we've got a playground for the kids. And I think these are all apartments up there. It's pretty cool. So a little patisserie here. Grab some lunch, then we'll do the tour. Simple lunch, but should do the trick. While we're in this building, I guess we should have a little look. There's a gallery upstairs and the cinemas. Palace Cinemas here at Pentridge. If only we had some time, perhaps we could see... I don't know. Shut up, Andrew. And there's Lucky Little Dumplings there. I'm going to guess Chinese restaurant. Probably a very nice place to watch movies. And over here we go. You can see a little bit of the history here inside the shopping centre. Starting from 1850, December, 16 prisoners are marched by armed warders from Melbourne Jail to the Stockade, Pentridge. This action sees the commencement of what is to become Pentridge Prison. It's been the most well-known prison in the state since it was built, really, and it probably still is, even though it's closed down now. Look, it wasn't all bad. They had a pool, they had basketball / tennis courts. Got these watchtowers everywhere, all these old walls and old buildings. It's a prison, or it was, but it's like a castle, isn't it? It's very impressive. We're in the northern suburbs here in Coburg, which means we're not far from Melbourne International Tullamarine Airport. An outdoor bar there called Brewdog. It's the most popular part of the entire establishment, isn't it? A couple of little fun facts for you about Pentridge Prison. It was opened in 1851 and closed in 1997. So it was open for nearly 150 years, and it is a pretty old place, especially in terms of Australia. Also, the last man to receive the death penalty in Australia was right here in Pentridge Prison in 1967, and his name was Ronald Ryan. So there's one for you on trivia nights. The old and the new. Pretty sure that's a hotel there. We've started the tour. It's just me and one other person, plus our guide, and we're heading to H Division, which opened in the 50s, I think, and is the maximum security division of Pentridge. We're heading into H Division, folks. Maximum security, formed as part of, they converted part of A Division in 1958. The newest part of the prison, actually.
It was operating with the physical security of one of its low security divisions.
Oh, okay.
An example of why this might be a concern. These second-story windows in A. Across the prison's history, over 50 inmates have successfully got out of those windows and escaped. We're just going to gather, do the exercise now. So it's going to slam. It's very definitely thematic though, isn't it? So welcome to H Division. This is the bar that you'll be handcuffed to after your beating. In a few minutes, we'll head up there, we'll get your audio. They're an iPod and headphones.
So now we're going to be given an audio guide. And I think we spent about 40 minutes in here. This is pretty much a cell where they put people who are due to be executed, including Ronald Ryan. This is a cell for somebody that might need some sort of observation, I believe, with psychiatric, or they're on death row or something like that. And the officers would stand on that side. Down there is the rock breaking yards. This was one of the main jobs they gave the prisoners. It was banned, I think, in 1974, but it kept going here for some reason in Pentridge until 1978. And all they would do is basically have a huge rock and they would chisel it down to tiny pebbles. Apparently for no reason at all. Yes, as I was just saying, this is a rock breaking yard here, and the prisoners would be sent out here with a big lump of bluestone, which is the same as what they made the walls from, and they would have to bash it till it was in tiny pieces. Here's a fun fact for you folks. This prison, in its first 100 years, had over 100 breakouts. 100 escapes. That's not individuals, that's actual events where people escaped from Pentridge. In fact, I've been told this is the most escaped prison in the country. So how's that? Apparently the walls that we see out there, the ones made of the incredible thick giant bluestones, they used to be a lot shorter. In fact, sometimes they're only a metre high, which is one of the reasons. And in the 50s, 1950s, they had a whole revamp of the whole security situation here. So, very interesting. And you see out there, you can still see that's the basis of a building there, and now they've built apartments on top of it. It seems like they've really kept most of the buildings and the walls, if not all of them. I suppose thick bluestone walls are very, very difficult to break down, hey? But it's really great, you can just sort of walk around. I'm not sure if this is an old building, but over here you can see these modern apartments above the wall. In fact, could even be a building, hey? Just amazing. Well folks, that's that from Pentridge. Thank you so much for joining me on this little episode of Melbourne Revealed. I hope, Adrian, you're okay wherever you're... Adrian was supposed to join me on this one, but he wasn't feeling the best. I'm sure by the time this video is online he's doing a lot better anyway. Really fascinating. The tour guide was absolutely fantastic. He was so knowledgeable. Very confronting, but the place is very historic. You know, I mean, this place was in operation for the first 20 plus years of my life, so it's quite eye-opening to think that in my lifetime prisoners were treated the way they were. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this one. It's the last Melbourne Revealed for 2023, but I'm sure in 2024 we'll be doing more. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Take care wherever you are in the world. May the journey never end.